So 3 space.
No.
And now for our feature presentation.
Okay, everybody, here is a fresh new start of Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo, which, if you saw my last game, I got defeated by one of the computer players because he came on strong at the end of Double Jeopardy, but we're going to try this again right here. And I'm being joined by Matt123. Howdy. Now, in a previous run, I had $1 million run of this game going on. I'd like to try and make that happen again. Here we go, Jeopardy round. Categories are going to be South America, fruits and veggies, artists, medicine, starts with G, and finally, singers' autobiographies. I'm going to call these good categories. South America for 100.
The answer is...
This land of silver exports more beef than any other South American country. What is Argentina? South America for 200.
The answer is...
You'd see Cucuta, Calais, and Cartagena in this country. What is Colombia? Colombia. South America for 300.
The answer is...
What you do with yerba mate? What is drink it? South America for 400.
The answer is...
In 1911, Hiram Bingham discovered ruins of the great medieval city of Machu Picchu in this country. What is Peru? South America for 500, please.
The answer is...
With an October to February season, it's the only South American country whose national sport is baseball. What is Venezuela? Venezuela, that's the one. Okay, let's have fruits and vegetables for 100.
The answer is...
This dried fruit is often found in carrot cake. What are raisins? Fruits and vegetables for 200.
The answer is...
As stated on most gelatin boxes, this fruit should be cooked before adding to a gelatin mixture. What is pineapple? Could I have fruits and vegetables for 300?
The answer is...
Also called the pie plant, its long reddish stalks are edible when cooked. What is the rhubarb? Fruits and vegetables for 400.
The answer is...
Collards, kale, and bok choy are all types of this vegetable. What is cabbage? Fruits and vegetables for 500.
The answer is...
In France, this onion-like vegetable is known as the asparagus of the poor. What is the leek? What are leeks? $3,000 now. Artist for 100.
The answer is...
He said, the more the marble wastes, the more the statue grows, and proved it with his David. Who is Michelangelo? Artist 200.
The answer is...
His pale face topped with silver hair was almost as familiar as his paintings of soup cans. Who is Andy Warhol? Artist 300.
The answer is
Born Anna Mary Robertson, she was discovered at age 77 and painted 400 pictures before reaching 100. Who is Grandma Moses? Artist 400.
the answer is
But Bragg said he and this other famed cubist were roped together like mountaineers. Who is Pablo Picasso? Artist 500.
the answer is
After Spain's King Philip II denied him royal patronage, he worked for the rest of the life for his church. Who is El Greco? Well done in that category. 3 full categories I've knocked in the head. Now let's have medicine for 100.
the answer is
Favorite soap opera disease characterized by memory loss? What is amnesia? I'll have medicine for 200.
the answer is
To a layman, it's lockjaw. What is tetanus? Medicine for 300. Medicine for 300, that's right.
the answer
Or for
is
400, I guess. British sailors were called limeys for the fruit they ate to ward off this disease. What is scurvy? I meant to pick the $300 clue, but I went to 400 instead, so I'll pick the $300 clue now. 5,200.
the answer is
2-letter factor inherited in blood cells. What is RH? Medicine for 500.
the answer is
From Latin to please, medicine given just to humor a patient. What is a placebo? Four categories I've knocked in the head. Starts with G100.
the answer is
First American to orbit the Earth in space. Who is John Glenn? Starts with G for 200.
the answer is
Oscar is to acting as this is to music. What is a Grammy? Starts with G for 300.
the answer is
Adolescent version of the cucumber. What is a gherkin? Starts with G for 400.
the answer is
Away he'll schlep with his elephant Shep while Stella and Ursula sway in step. Who is George of the Jungle? And starts with G for 500.
the answer is
This poisonous lizard is only found in the southwest U.S. What is the Gila monster? And that'll be 5 categories I've knocked in the head. Woo! Singers' autobiographies for 100.
the answer is
Back in the saddle again. Who is, Gene Autry? Or is it Roy Rogers? I'm just going to say who's Gene Autry. Yep. 200.
the answer is
Coal miner's daughter. Who is Loretta Lynn? I'm well on my way to making this a perfect Jeopardy round. Let's find out if that'll be the case. 300. Daily doubles in there somewhere. Found it! I like to bet it all. With love, the man in the straw hat, and I remember it well. Who is Maurice Chevalier? $15,600. 400. These sisters titled their book, Same Song, Separate Voices. Who are the Lennon sisters? Now the last clue.
The answer is...
Blue-eyed folk singer who wrote about her romance with Stacy Keach in Trust Your Heart. Oh, Jim locked me out, so it's not going to be a perfect Jeopardy round, but it's going to be close.
Oh well.
Judy Collins. But that's okay. He has 500, Jenny no money, and I have $16,000. I was hoping this would be a shutout in the Jeopardy round, but that's okay. Can't win them all. But let's go to the Double Jeopardy. Double the dollar values, put 2 daily doubles on the board, and 6 all new categories.
Here are the categories.
Categories are going to be the 1700s, hodgepodge, world geography, quotes, the home, and finally, sculpture. So Jenny, we haven't even heard from you yet. Make the first selection. Okay. World geography for 200.
The answer is...
Almost all of Siberia lies within this country. What is Russia? World geography for 400.
The answer is...
This largest Spanish seaport has an exact replica of Columbus's flagship, the Santa Maria. What is... This largest Spanish seaport has an exact replica of Columbus's flagship, the Santa Maria. Spanish seaport. Okay, I'm gonna try it. What is Gibraltar? No, it's not Gibraltar. First clue I've gotten wrong all game, but that's okay. Jim. Oh, Barcelona! They were looking for the city. Okay, Barcelona. Which is a city in Spain. Go ahead, Jim. The home for 200.
The answer is...
Of the average shower and bath, the one that uses less water. Ah, Jenny, you locked me out. The shower, yep, I knew that one. Oh well, it's okay. Next clue. The 1700s for 200. Oh, the one of the 2 daily doubles. And she's going to wager 1,000. Here's the clue. In 1796, the population of this Asian nation was 275 million, and she got it. It's China. She's now at 1,200, and we move on. Quotes for 200.
The answer is...
We must be the great arsenal of democracy, he said in a fireside chat on December 29th, 1940. Who's Franklin Roosevelt? I'd like to go back to the 1700s for 400.
The answer is...
In 1755, an earthquake killed 30,000 people in this Portuguese city. What is Lisbon? The 1700s for 600.
The answer is...
In 1709, Russian prisoners were sent here for the first time. What is Siberia? The 1700s for 800.
The answer is...
The last eruption of this Japanese volcano occurred in 1707. What is Mount Fuji? $1,700 for 1,000.
The answer is...
The U.S. Congress met for the first time under the Constitution in this year. What is 1789? Good for another 1,000. World geography for 600.
The answer is
Kilauea sits on the southeast slope of Mauna Loa, which sits on this island. Ah! Jim locked me out. Hawaii. I knew that one. 1500, Jim. Quotes for 400.
the answer is
Mark Twain said Adam did not want the apple for the apple's sake. He only wanted it only because it was this. What is forbidden? Quotes for 600. Answer there, the other daily double. I'm at 19,200. How much of that do I want to put at risk? I'd like to go for 5,800. So put me at $25,000 if I get it right. Here's the clue. In this show, Adelaide laments a person can develop a cold. What is Guys and Dolls? Guys and Dolls it is! $25,000. Quotes for 800.
the answer is
On the Cuban Missile Crisis, Dean Rusk said, "We're eyeball to eyeball," and the other fellow just did this. Jenny. I think I know it. Blinked. Yeah, I knew that one. Oh well, that's okay. She's at 2,000. World Geography 800.
the answer is
Mexicali is the capital of this Mexican state, which sits below California. What is Baja California? Crap. There. World Geography for 1,000.
the answer is
The Transylvanian Alps are part of this major mountain system of Central and Eastern Europe. What are the Carpathians? Good for another 1,000. Quotes for 800, please. Or quotes for 1,000.
the answer is
Birth of a Nation star who said in 1987, Hollywood has turned into an emotional Detroit. Jim. Lillian Gish. Uh-huh. 2,500, Jim. Where to now? Sculpture, 200.
the answer is
His only signed work is the Pieta in the Vatican. Who is Michelangelo? I have a lot of money and I'm well on my way to starting another run for this game. And could I make it another $1 million run? We'll find out soon. Sculpture for 400.
the answer is
A gold statue of Prometheus towers over the ice rink of this New York landmark. What is Central Park? Oh, it's not Central Park. Oh, I forgot what it was. Hey, Tiger. Oh, well, Jim doesn't know. Hey, kitty. Does Jenny know the answer? Rockefeller Center. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. It's alright. It's alright. Moving on. The home for 400.
the answer is
The food elevator named for the silent service it provides. What is the dumbwaiter? The home for 800?
the answer
Or for
is
600, I mean, excuse me, for 600. Tuber that soaks up excess salt when added to your stew. What are potatoes? What is a potato? The home for 800.
the answer is
Trickle, Trundle, Murphy, and now futons. What are beds? And the home for 1,000.
the answer is
These rough wooden shingles give houses a rustic look. What are shapes? Sculpture for 600, please.
The answer is.
Disarming statue unearthed by a peasant on the Greek island of Milos in 1820. What is the Venus de Milo? And I'll tell you this right now, Marty. This right response is going to put me at $30,000. Sculpture for 800.
The answer is.
A Berlin museum is home to the famous bust of this Egyptian queen. Who is Nefertiti? $1,000.
The answer is.
Though it represents a woman, his 5-story Chicago structure has been called a baboon. Ah, Jim, you locked me out. Darn you. Oh well. Oh, he doesn't know! Allow me. Who is Pablo Picasso? That just leaves the hodgepodge category. 200, please.
The answer is.
The original Peeping Tom supposedly saw her ride. Who is, Lady Godiva? $400.
The answer is.
At the Berlin Wall, this American immortalized the words Ich bin ein Berliner. Who is John F. Kennedy? $600.
The answer is.
Name of the national park famous for faithful aquatic eruptions. Ah, Jim, you locked me out again. And he got it. Yellowstone. Oh well. Not worried. 800.
The answer is.
Despite its verdant name, this large island is primarily ice cap. Ah, Jim. Again, you locked me out. Greenland. Yep, now the last clue. Spin the wheel.
The answer is.
It was really in battle, not in bed, as in the play, that he killed Duncan, who is Macbeth. And that's going to put me at $33,400. While Jim is $2,500, Jenny $2,400, so it is a runaway game. I cannot be caught. Now let's just see about our final Jeopardy category. Final Jeopardy category is going to be famous names. I have $33,400. I'm going to put at risk $16,600. If I get it right, I go to 50 grand. I get it wrong, I drop to 17.8. Here we go. Surveyor General of India from 1830 to 1843. In 1865, a mountain was renamed in his honor. I'm afraid I don't know. I'm going to drop to 17,800. Or wait, no. I'm going to drop to 16,800. Excuse me. 16,800. But that's okay. It does not matter. I'm going to get to start an all-new run regardless. And that makes me happy.
Yeah, makes me happy too.
Final Jeopardy answer is.
Final Jeopardy answer? Who was it? That I couldn't think of. Sir George Everest. Okay. Mount Everest. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes pieces.
Jenny got it right. Ah, well, Jim missed it. And I did too, but I don't care. Doesn't matter because I went with 16,800 and an all-new run is in order. See you all for my next video coming soon.